Take your time is a quote in Persona 5 that constantly gets thrown in your face, but why? I've played Persona 5 around 4 times now, and yes, I know that's a lot. But for what purpose is it shown? It must not just be a loading screen, because I believe take your time has something much more deeper than that. When playing Persona 5, I started to take a deeper look at things and notice that the things that took me the longest to notice were those things hidden in plain sight, like Café LeBlanc being named after Maurice LeBlanc, the author of Arsène Lupin. After playing and playing, I realized that, unlike other references, Take Your Time has nothing to do with literature, but rather the cycle of life, or the cycle of time. Persona 5 follows you around completing mundane daily activities, and although you can always choose where and who you can spend your time with, you can never really change the amount of time you'll ever spend with them. Time is limited. No one is a stranger to that, but as time passes by, the days, the weeks, the years, everything seems to pass by quicker than before, until you take a look back and you realize it's all gone. All my time wasted. It's ironic though. A game that will take you upwards of 100 hours to complete, sharing the message of the scarcity of time. Yet, I think that's what makes it important. Persona 5 constantly reminds you that your time is limited, and one could take this as in regards to the game, but it's obvious that the game is trying to make us see this and apply it to our way of living. As the days pass by, I look back and think of all the things I could have done, the things that would have made my life easier, whether it be school-related or personal projects. We often spend our time mindlessly staring at screens and engaging in useless media that have no goal to ameliorate us, but to keep us in some sort of mental numbness to make our time pass by. I'm not gonna go along and say that I'm not a victim of it too, because nowadays no one seems to be able to sit down and think, because we can always just pull out our phones and open social media, YouTube, and whatever it is. Whenever Persona 5 tells you to take your time, it doesn't mean to take things slow with ease, but to be careful. To be careful with your time. It's a message about the massive amounts of time that we choose to give away to such meaningless things throughout our day. At this moment, we may see time in abundance, but that's not what time is. Time is an opportunity that will constantly present itself to you, giving you the freedom to do whatever you want with it. Whether it's going to church, hanging out with friends, playing chess, reading, studying for exams, and the list goes on. Persona 5 wants you to remind yourself that time isn't endless, but the opportunities that it presents to us are.